What's up, guys? Tyler the Greatest here. I am the greatest. So, you might be asking yourself, why'd I click on this video? Well, if YouTube recommended this to you, then there's a pretty good chance that Google knows you need to do your damn dishes. So today, I'm posting some more unedited, unfiltered content. It's going to be a little longer one, this one, because I'm going to do my damn dishes. So let's go. Let's see. Step one in doing your damn dishes. Adjusting your microphone setup. Now, some people forget to do that step of their dish doing they forget to do that step. So you just gotta do that. You just gotta do that. You gotta do that before you do your damn dishes. Alright. I feel like this is a good little distance here. Move this cord so it's out of my way. Okay, step two with doing your damn dishes. Lower the camera so it's in shot. Get on my level, dude. It's not a very high level. Boom, once your dishes are in shot, then you're going to turn around and make sure the shot looks good with you standing there. Alright, that's pretty good. And now, you can start doing your damn dishes. Alright, so, some people don't realize that when you do your dishes, you got to turn the water on first, okay? So I'm turning it on hot, because, hot water helps kill the bacteria. And so this actually gets really piping hot where I'm living, so yeah, you just got to be careful. It's actually super hot and burning my fingers. So yeah, just know your sink, and then get it to the temperature you like, and then start brainstorming what you're going to do first. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this silverware and just put it down there to begin with. And then I'm going to get my plates all lined up like this. Move that over there. See, I got a cast iron skillet here, so this is problematic because my hands are wet. So I'm going to go ahead and just move that. Cast iron, you don't really need to. It just depends what you cook in it. Don't ever use soap on it. If you do use water, be sure to oil it up after with some like vegetable oil or canola oil. Or damn, avocado oil, or you could use olive oil. Pretty much whatever you feel like. I kind of just randomly do it. So okay, now that that's done, we're gonna put our damn dish away. Can y'all hear the music still? Alright, I'm just stalling at this point, but, hopefully the audio levels are good. This is a new mic. Them checks be hitting. They're not paying me. That's nasty. That's pretty nasty there. So, the problem about doing dishes is, if you don't have a dishwasher, you gotta wash them all by hands. So, kind of gross. I used to have some gloves, but they ripped. Get your bowls sorted. Oh yeah. Get the other shit you want to get out of this bitch. Like this cutting board, for instance. Just put that to the side. You kind of got to make do with the space you got. All I have here is a kitchenette. I got a little tiny stove. So I'm putting my dishes on the stove. I'll be cleaning that off later. Also, yes, I'm aware my mic flap keeps hitting the microphone, or my hat flap. I think I said my mic flap. Ugh. So you're gonna want to just rinse your plates first, I guess. Oh God. Smells like doo-doo. And that's how you know you need to do your damn dishes. If you start doing your dishes and it stank, do your damn dishes. So that's what I'm doing. My damn dishes. Rinse out everything you need. So shit like this that has stuff in it, I usually just there's like grime in it. I usually just use soap. It's a wonderful product, soap. Dawn doesn't sponsor me, but I do use Dawn. I like Dawn. This is platinum. I get the good stuff. So you know what they say when you're doing dishes. Soak it. Just let it soak. What I'm doing first though is I put a little soap in it, and then I have a bristly brush, and I kind of scrape off the crap on the sides, you know? Give it a little whirl. I got it soaped up. I'm going to put a little more soap in there. And this is actually going to come in handy since I don't have a dishwasher. Put some soapy water in it. And then I just put my silverware in this with the soapy water. That will get my spoons and forks and knives all cleaned up and disinfected. I usually like to crank the heat all the way up for this one, just so it's super hot. I shock my dishes. See, that's probably why this sink gets super hot. It's because there's no dishwasher, and you need a temperature to kill all the bad, nasty, icky bacteria that you don't want. Nobody wants bacteria unless it's the good kind. So I'm going to dump that out, and I'm going to crank the heat all the way up. Wait till it starts steaming, and then put it back in. I'll add a drizzle of soap just to get it nice and foamy. I'll take an oily oaf, ice cold and foamy. That's from a game called Deep Rock Galactic. So once I do that, I just set it to the side and let my silverware soak. I'm just trying to empty the sink so I have some space to clean with. I don't like to clean with a cluttered sink. I'll just kind of rinse this stuff off. So I don't have any soap in my my sponge brush thing here, but that's okay because there's soap in here and I've got a jug of soap, so that's good. So you got a measuring cup. I'm rinsing this out too. I gotta remember to look at the camera. Alright, so we're just gonna do some dishes. Once I do that, I take my stack of dishes and I'll put it back in the sink because I actually have, drum roll please, a drying mat. So what I do is I set it out and I put it there. So I put my dry dishes on, or my wet dishes on. Luckily I don't have very many dishes. So once you're ready to go, you take your dish and you take your sponge, kind of similar to with the bristles from earlier, and you just start scrubbing. Getting all that junk out of there. You can scrub a few times. I like to do a little scrub, rinse, scrub type deal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you like that? Don't forget to get the back end, you know. Think about it. You wash your crack in the shower. Might as well wash the back of your bowl. In the bowl hole. Guess you could say bee-hole. Alright. Ow! That hurts to hold, actually. There we go. Nice comfortable warmth. I think I nuked it. Alright. Now just shake it off, you know, like Taylor Swift. Shout out to my sister. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel. I'll either link it in the bio, or I'll let her comment it herself when she watches this. She ain't gonna watch this. Not this whole thing, at least. She might get to this point. Maybe maybe you're at, Kaylee, maybe you're watching this right now. Maybe you're at this point, and you were just about to click away from the video until I mentioned you. So what's up, man? How you doing? Just in case you are watching right now. I don't even know how long I've been recording. Just 11 minutes. So this one was extra crusty. It had some stuff. It had some chicken broccoli rice thing I made, and I let the rice dry. And sometimes if you do that, it gets stuck to the inside of your bowl, and you got to use like a scrubbing device or like a scraper, like a spoon or something. Luckily, the back end of this bristle brush here has a little concentrated point of bristles at the very tip, so you can scrub. You don't have to worry about scratching. It doesn't really matter that much if it's, you know, ceramic bowls, but like if you have a non-stick coating on your pan, don't scrape that with a metal thing, or even plastic for that matter, because that shit'll flake off, and then you'll cook food on it again, and it'll peel up, and you'll eat it on accident. I mean, in small doses, but no, you'll eat it. And if you wash your dishes in a dishwasher, that those abrasive little minerals inside of the detergent will shred up that coating even more than it usually would, because it gets all up under the cracks and little micro water bubbles, and when they evaporate, it turns into gas, and then it pops, and you get more cracks, and it makes your pan worse, and you got to go buy a new damn pan. Who wants to do that anyways? So I'm onto the plates now. Same thing as before. You just use the sponge and the soap to kind of scrub. And you might be asking yourself right now, well, how do I know when I need to add more soap? Well, it's easy. There are these things. See those little white things? Yeah, that's called suds. And when it runs out of suds, you should probably add more soap. So for now, we're good. I should have done big plates first, but luckily I only have 2 small plates. So it's no big deal. Because what I usually like to do is do the big plates first, then set them down to dry, and then stack the small plates on top of that. But I usually have more dishes to do. I have less dishes today. So yeah, just give it a little shake. Set it aside. So this is the plates and the bowls and plates portion. Maybe I'll stop the video when I'm done washing my bowls and my plates. Then I'll start recording a new video. and then do pots and pans, and then do a silverware episode. I think that'll be good. So that way it's not like an hour-long video, and I have a higher chance of people watching this for no reason at all. Like, literally no reason. You're just watching me do dishes and talk into a microphone. I mainly just wanted to play with this new microphone I got in this little mic stand. And I was like, you know, it would be funny if I just gave a tutorial on YouTube on how to do dishes and not edit it at all, because I don't have editing software and don't feel like buying it, and also don't feel like downloading a pirated version in the off chance I catch a computer virus. You might ask yourself as well, or you might ask me, Tyler, what happens if, like, I have dried ketchup on my plate? Or dried mayonnaise or something, or like egg yolk or cheese or something. Well, here's what I say. I say set that plate aside and do it last, and just let it soak in that soapy water that's getting poured on top of it. It'll rehydrate the goop, and it'll be easier to scrape off once you get to that dish. So, for example, that's what this plate has been doing. That ketchup was pretty dry, but it's been in soapy water, getting rained on. And it might still need a little help, so I use a dirty spatula, and this should just chip right off. Oh yeah. Once you get the big chunk off, just the big chunks, if you have your bristle brush, you can start scraping. But if you don't have a bristle brush and you don't have a spatula on hand, then your sponge might have a little scrubbing end. That's what this end's for. On the back here, the tip of it, this little gray bit. And it's just meant to scrape off the hard stuff, right? But I have this little bristle brush. I'm going to add a tiny smidge of soap, because this bristle brush doesn't really absorb the soapy water like the sponge does. It's not its job. Its job is to kind of scrape. Whereas the other brush is, the sponge is more for cleaning and absorbing. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get a nice little coating of Dawn dish soap. Great thing about Dawn too is it's wonderful against like oil, not food oil, but like grease. And not like food grease, but like, or the country, but like, you know, the fluid in machinery sometimes. It's really good for that. Breaks it down. It's the whole point of Dawn, is it breaks the grease and the fat that gets crusted on the stuff. Hitting this brush with this plate with the bristle brush. And then we're gonna hit it with the sponge. And there we go. Our plates and bowls are washed, and the silverware is soaking in hot water. Tune in to episode 3, the finale, to see me do the silverware. Next episode, we're going to wash the pots and the pans and the cutting board and the measuring cup. So that was pretty